In 2007, a former U.S. Marine named Terrell Copeland captured video footage of two white orbs in the air. The sighting wouldn't be the first, and Copeland alleges he began seeing UFOs in 1997 at the age of 15. As time progressed, he saw more and more UFOs and alleged that he even entered one of their ships. Even more strange, some have even suggested that Copeland himself is a hybrid being part alien, part human. By all accounts, Copeland is considered to be a very reliable witness, and in today's episode, we will examine his case in detail. After joining the Marines due to a rare blood disorder, Copeland was forced to end his military career. He moved back to his hometown and began working as a forklift operator in Suffolk, Virginia. In 2005, after ending his shift, Copeland alleges that he saw a triangular-shaped UFO hovering over a shopping center late at night. The object was hovering in the area and wasn't moving at all. In the distance, he would see a fighter pilot jet circling the object. The jet was at a much higher altitude, but was clearly interested in the object. Only a few days later, Copeland would have another sighting. He went to the grocery store, and hovering above the store was an object. It slowly hovered across the store and the parking lot. In 2007, Copeland was sitting in his apartment when he heard a strange noise outside. He got up, looked out the window, and alleges he saw two brightly lit orbs in the sky. They were around 300 feet in the air and changed color. After recording the video with a cell phone, Copeland posted the video online. Many would see it, however, for unknown reasons, the video was taken down. Copeland says his life started to change after posting that video. One day, a man knocked on the door and identified himself as a military contractor. The man made small talk and asked basic background questions. Terrell got a creepy feeling, but still talked with the man. Then, right as he was leaving, he said something that really resonated with Terrell. The mysterious man told him the government was in contact with extraterrestrials. Things would get even more terrifying, though. One day, Copeland woke up from a nap, hearing the doorknob moving to his apartment. There was a scratching on the door. Copeland, though, could only move his eyes, and his entire body was paralyzed. Still frightened, Copeland says he heard a robotic voice through the door say, "You don't need that weapon. We will not do you any harm." Copeland would soon begin to experience lost time, a characteristic reported by many alien abductees. More specifically, he was unable to account for 4 waking hours during a span of 2 nights. In order to help jog his memory, Copeland began keeping a journal and documenting everything he experienced. As he did, he began to recall more memories from the periods of missing time. He recalls being in a strange room and seeing a woman. She had black eyes, an elongated skull, and was surely not human. The next morning, Terrell remembers being on his balcony and waving to the craft as it flew away. In February 2008, he experienced another alien abduction. He fell asleep on his sofa, and when he woke up, he was in a massive white room. The room was filled with tables, and what looked like humans were eating. He was still in the same clothes that he fell asleep in. Initially, when Copeland woke up in his apartment, he thought it was just a dream. However, Copeland noticed something strange in his apartment. A pair of speakers had been placed in front of one of the windows. The speakers were now moved to the side, a place he knew he never had put the speakers. Copeland speculated that the beings came through the window, moved the speakers, and then forgot to put them back as before. While Copeland's case has many of the hallmarks of alien abduction cases, it does have one piece of interesting circumstantial evidence. Copeland's blood disorder was tested by the History Channel's UFO hunters and found to be an unknown, rare blood disorder. The program went on to say that other alien abductees seem to share this disorder. In a bold and daring statement, show host Bill Burns stated he believed that Copeland was an alien hybrid, or had both alien and human characteristics. Copeland seemed to accept his fate and believes the incidents have made him a better person. He also has stated he believes that he will meet them at some point and that change is coming. All this said, not much can be found on Copeland for present day. It's not clear whether he is still experiencing things or he is just preferring to avoid the spotlight. Many believe Copeland's story is extremely credible due to his reputation. Still, like many alien abductee stories, the story relies heavily on eyewitness testimony. Copeland is considered to have a solid reputation, but some believe that he may have experienced something else. For example, when the doorknob was rattling in his room, many have stated this is a classic case of sleep paralysis. Typically, a person becomes frightened since they cannot move, and their fears begin to come true. In addition, his later abduction could have been a lucid dream. Could it be the case he got up and moved the speakers himself? Copeland believes the beings are still tracking him and have so for years. Hopefully, though, Terrell has been able to move on and live a peaceful life.